ሰላም እንዴት ናችሁ? ዛሬ የምሰራላችሁ የ2024-25 አካዳሚክ ይር የአፕላይድ ቱ ማቴማቲክስ ሚድ ኤግዛምን ነው። በተከታታይ ቪዲዮዎች ዛሬ ሰርቼ እለቅላችኋለሁ። ስለዚህ እነሱን በመስራት ራሳችሁን ለሚድ ኤግዛም ማዘጋጀት ትችላላችሁ። የመጀመሪያውን ጥያቄ ነኝ። The first question says, the graph of functions of two variables is a curve in a space. Obviously, whenever we have a function of two variables, f of x comma y is equal to z. So the graph of function of two variables is not a curve, it's a surface. Therefore, for the first one, our answer, that's fill in the blank space. The first part is fill in the blank space, and the first question is to say true or false. So the graph of function of two variables is a curve. No, it is not a curve. It is a surface. Therefore, our answer will be false. This is direct. Okay, if a function of several variables is continuous at a point, then its limit exists at that point. What do you know about continuity? Remember, whenever say continuous, a function continuous, the limit of the function of two variables, for instance, as x comma y, as x comma y goes to a comma b. If the limit exists and its functional value is a comma b, then says that the function is continuous. So the function is continuous means these two conditions are fulfilled. Whenever you say the function is continuous, that means the limit exists, the functional value is defined, and the two values are equal. So under these three conditions, one of the conditions is, does the limit exist? So to be continuous, the limit should exist. Therefore, if a function of several variables is continuous at a point, then its limit exists. So what's your answer? Yes, it exists. It's true. Number 3. See the problem. Evaluate the limit of e the power of minus x square minus y square minus 1 over x square plus y square as xy goes to 0, 0. Evaluate the limit. Now to evaluate this limit, we have to observe our expression. E the power of minus x square minus y square. If you take minus 1 as a common, it will be x square plus y square. Here you have x square plus y square. Now we can consider, let's r square is equal to x square plus y square. So our limits becomes limit of e the power of minus r square minus 1 over r square. So whenever x comma y goes to 0, 0. To what value does it goes? R square goes to 0. X comma y goes to 0, 0. The point gets closer to the origin. The value of r gets closer to 0. So r square gets closer to 0. After we get this one, look, you can replace r square by t. Limit of e the power of minus t minus 1 over t as t goes to 0. Use substitution again. When t goes to 0, what's this result? When t goes to 0, 1 minus 1, 0. So this is 0 over 0 form, indeterminate form. Therefore, by applying L'Hopital's rule, we can find these limits by derivate the numerator. What's the derivative of this one with respect to t? E the power of minus t times the derivative of minus t, minus 1. So minus e the power of minus t. Minus 1 derivative, 0, over derivative of t, 1. As t goes to 0. So this is equal to minus coefficient minus allen e the power of minus t goes to 0. E the power of 0, direct substitution, it becomes minus 1. So the limit of e the power of minus x square minus y square minus 1 over x square plus y square, its limit as x comma y goes to 0 comma 0 is minus 1. አራተኛው ጥያቄ ምንድን ነው የሚለው? Given the function f of x comma y, function f of x comma y is equal to x square y plus y cubed x. F of x comma y is given by this. It is a polynomial function. Then the problem says the gradient of f at the point. So የመጀመሪያው this a, find the gradient of the function f at the point 1 comma minus 1. So what's gradient of function of two variable? Gradient of f at arbitrary point. Gradient of f at arbitrary point. This is equal to partial derivative of f with respect to x at x comma y in the I plus partial derivative of f with respect to y at x comma y in the j. That's the gradient of the function. So first we need to find the partial derivative with respect to x with respect to y. So this will be equal to, what's the partial derivative of this function with respect to x? With respect to x derivative ስናደርግ y constant ነው. So the derivative of x square is 2x. So 2x y plus the derivative of x here 1. Y cubed is the constant y cubed. So this is fx in the I plus with respect to y እዚህ ጋር y derivative ስናደርግ x square constant ነው x square. So derivative y 1, it becomes x square plus the derivative of y cubed times x. X is constant. Y cubed 3y square. So it becomes 3y square x in the G. This is the gradient of the function at arbitrary point x comma y in the domain. At arbitrary point in the domain. Then the problem says find the gradient of f at the point. At what point you are asked? You are asked at the point 1 comma minus 1. 1 comma minus 1. That means we substitute 1 for x and minus 1 for y. 1 for x minus 1 for y. Minus 2 minus 1 minus 1. Minus 1 cubed minus 1 in the I. Plus x 1 sintaka 1 plus 3 minus 1 square 1 1. So it becomes 3 in the j. This is equal to minus 3 in the I plus 4 in the j. This is the gradient of the function f at the point 1 comma minus 1. B says the directional derivative of f at the point 1 comma minus 1. In the direction of 1 comma 1. Directional derivative along the unit vector of f at 1 comma minus 1. Remember the formula. This is gradient of f at the point 1 comma minus 1 dot u. U is a unit vector. Now we have this vector, the gradient. What remains? The unit vector. So what it says, the problem says, in the direction of the vector 1 comma 1. 1 comma 1 means I plus j. That's vector A. Now we have to check the magnitude of vector A. What's the magnitude of A? Magnitude of A. The square root of 1 square plus 1 square. 1 square plus 1 square. That is square root of 2. Which is different from 1. So the given vector is not a unit vector. Now to apply the formula, we have to convert this vector, this direction vector, into a unit vector. Therefore, the unit vector will be vector A divided by magnitude of A. That will be 1 over radical 2 comma 1 over radical 2. This is our unit vector in the given direction. Therefore, directional derivative of f in the direction of u at 1 comma minus 1 is equal to, what's this vector? Minus 3i plus 4j dot vector u. So the dot product minus 3 times 1 over radical 2 minus 3 over radical 2 plus 4 times 1 over radical 2 4 over radical 2. Then the sum, common denominator, minus 3 plus 4, 1. 1 over radical 2, or radical 2 over 2. Or you can simplify it, rationalize the denominator, it's possible. So 1 over radical 2 is the directional derivative of the given function f at the point 1 comma minus 1 in the direction of the vector a, 1 comma 1. That's B. Okay. See number 5. Number 5 says the equation of the tangent plane to the surface x square plus 2y square minus 3z is equal to 3 at the point 2 comma 1. The equation of the tangent plane to the surface. Now you have to remember what you have learned. Now the equation of the tangent plane to the surface at the point 2 comma 1. Now z is not given. Okay, so we have the surface. We need to write here, let's. Now remember, whenever we have a level surface, to get a tangent plane to the surface in the given point with the important conditions, what you need to consider first, you need to take this one as a function. Let f of x, y, z be x square plus 2y square minus 3z, function of 3 variable. Then the theorem says that, remember, the theorem says that whenever we consider level surface of the function f, the level surface of f, whenever w, f of x, y, z is 3. In that case, at the given point, it says that the gradient of this function is normal to the surface. That means normal to the tangent plane. The theorem tells us that gradient of f is normal to surface S, normal to surface S. And for this surface, at the given point, what the point says that, look, it says 2 comma 1. So 2 comma 1. But it is 3 variable. So from this equation, on this surface, not a point 2. On this surface corner, third component because the equation we have here x is 2, y is 1. So substitute here 2 square 4 plus 1 square 1 2 minus 3z is equal to 3. So minus 3z is equal to 6. 3 minus 3 minus 3. So z is equal to 1. So the point is 2, 1, 1. Sometimes ሶስቱን ፖይንት ሊሰጣችሁ ይችላል sometimes ደግሞ ሁለቱ ብቻ ሊሰጣችሁ from the surface ሶስተኛው ሁለቱ ኮምፖነንት ቢሰጣችሁ ሶስተኛውን ኮምፖነንት from the surface ማግኘት ይቻላል አሁን ጥያቄው ምንድነው ጥያቄው የሚፈልገው equation of tangent plane ነው so what are the necessary condition we need to have በጣም አስፈላጊ ግዴታ መሟላት ያለባቸው ኮንዲሽኖች እነማን ናቸው equation of the plane and ማግኘት የሚያስችሉን important points እነማን ናቸው to find equation of a plane always let me revise this point whenever you have a normal vector n and one point on the plane x naught y naught z naught plane on the space then to get equation of the plane we take that represent every point on the plane a point x y z then on the plane we have vector x, y, z minus x naught minus z naught. n is perpendicular to the surface means it's perpendicular to the vector. Therefore, n dot x, y, z minus x naught, y naught, z naught is equal to, the two vectors are perpendicular, is equal to 0. The vector form of equation of the plane. By manipulating this expression, we will get the general form of equation of the plane. So, a concept ማስታወስ ይጠበቅብናል from the vector. Applied one ላይ ስለ ቬክተር ከተማራችሁበት ይሄን ኮንሴፕት ማስታወስ ይጠበቅብናል። Now እሱን ከወሰድን በኋላ look, the gradient is the normal n አለን. Normal vector to the surface at the point, one point on the surface አለን. Therefore, equation of the plane will be gradient of f dot at this point. Gradient of f at 2, 1, 1 dot x minus x naught, y minus y naught, z minus z naught is equal to 0. Now what is the gradient of f? The gradient of f at arbitrary point x, y, z is equal to fx in the I plus fy in the j plus fz in the k informally at xyz ማለት አለብን. This is informal written form. Informal answer, no? But it's understood. እንረዳዋለን. So what's fx? f እዚህ ጋር ነው. Partial derivative with respect to x ይሄ ኮንስታንት ነው 0 ይመጣል. That will be 2x in the I plus fy ይሄ ኮንስታንት ነው. Derivative of 2y square 4y in the j plus fz, the derivative of this one ሌሎቹ ኮንስታንት ናቸው minus 3. ስለዚህ እዚህ ጋር minus 3 in the k ነው. at arbitrary point ነው እኛ የምንፈልገው ምንድነው? gradient of f at 2, 1, 1 2, 1, 1 gradient of f. So x2 እንተካለን y1 z1 x2 4 in the I plus 1 4 in the j minus 3 in the k. This is the gradient of f at 2, 1, 1. X naught, y naught, z naught 2, 1, 1. Therefore, our plane, the equation of the plane will be the normal vector. Let me use like this: 4, 4 minus 3 dot this one x minus 2, y minus 1, z minus 1 is equal to 0. Then the dot product 4 times x minus 2 plus 4 times y minus 1 plus negative 3 times z minus 1 is equal to 0. Distribute the coefficient 4x minus 8 plus 4y minus 4 minus 3z plus 3 is equal to 0. This implies 4x plus 4y minus 3z is equal to, look, minus 8 minus 4 minus 12 plus 3 minus 9 to the right, that will be 9. So this is equation of the tangent plane.